What's going on, everybody? Lifting Joe 2.0 here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good week. I hope you had a good week of training. Uh, I did arms today. It was a great workout. Whatever you did today, I hope you were able to go the week and get what you needed to get done training wise. Whatever it be, bodybuilding, CrossFit, powerlifting, strongman, functional training. You got it done this week. Congrats to you. Now, this past weekend, uh, the Flex Pro in Italy was happening, and this bodybuilder who won the show. Uh, he looked fantastic. Let's go straight into the pictures. His last name is Tabani. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's physique. Now, here's the interesting part. He's won other shows 3 years in a row and qualified for the Mr. Olympia. But here's the problem. His visa. If this guy shows up to the Olympia, a lot of people's feelings are going to get hurt. I mean, look at this front double. Look at the symmetry. Look at the lines. It's amazing. Look at the side chest. Look at the hamstring glute tie-in. Is that amazing or what? This guy was in fantastic shape. His last name is Tabani. Look at the front lat spread. Symmetry. Everything's on. Look at the shoulders, the chest. Now here's the shot. Look at that back. Now his glutes, I think, slightly overpower his back, his backside, just slightly. But look at the back. Look at the terries. Look at the traps, the rhomboids. Everything's popping on this guy. The hamstrings are popping. Everything. I mean, his calves. Look at his calves. This guy came in fantastic shape. Let's take a look at that front double again. Look at that. You see the importance of symmetry here. Look at the width. Look at his shoulders, the lats, and his waist. Look how small it gets. And then his quads, the sweep comes out, pops out. Perfect. This guy is definitely a threat for anybody when he gets, if hopefully he gets to the Olympia. And if you're watching this and you just happen to be a lawyer and maybe you want to help out some athletes in the bodybuilding world that are in that area, he is in Iraq, I believe, somewhere there. He couldn't get his visa. So it's unfortunate because he qualified 3 years straight for the Mr. Olympia. You know what I'm saying? And look at his side chest. Look at his delts. Look at the thickness of his pecs. Right? And the detail in the glutes, the hamstrings. It's all about detail, folks. You want to compete in bodybuilding, it's all about detail. Look at this. Look at that front lat spread. This guy's amazing. Look at that double back spread. See, look at his back. Look at that. Details. Everything's there. Details. Separation. This is what the judges want to see. And just to let you know, I believe the head judge there is an acquaintance of mine, Maz Ali. He did this show. He judged that one. So I'd like to have him here one day and to speak about judging criteria. That way you guys get to know, like they say, the horse's mouth, what the judges are looking for. Now, here, what they're obviously looking for is symmetry, muscularity, separation. Everything has to be separated, but at the same time, everything's got to be together. It's got to be symmetrical. It's got to be balanced. You see here, look at that. This guy's a very good bodybuilder. Uh, the guys from over there, Iraq, Iran, and over there, and they're just really good, really, really good. And he beat a good bodybuilder that he beat, but this guy just, and from what I heard and what I heard was that the scoring was not that far apart. So let's see if I can get the scoring cards here. Because let me tell you something. He beat a real good bodybuilder. Can't find it. That's okay. So if you see here, a lot of times the scoring, I probably mentioned this before, but when it comes to scoring in bodybuilding, it's kind of like get an idea like golf. So in golf, uh, the lower the score, the better. Same thing as it is in bodybuilding. He beat Nathan Diasha. He beat him, and Nathan's a very good bodybuilder. But uh, in physique, as far as he has a long torso, so that kind of throws things off a little bit, just a tad. But he's a very good bodybuilder. He's won a lot of shows. But if Tabani beat Nathan, then we definitely know he can be a threat at the Mr. Olympia. Hopefully, him winning this show, he started working on trying to get his visa to compete at the Mr. Olympia. He's also trained on the tutelage of Milos Sarcev. If you don't know who Milos Sarcev is, he was one of my favorite bodybuilders from the 90s. Now he's a coach. He coaches a lot of pro bodybuilders, and a lot of them win shows. And he has definitely got him on point. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, he gets to see a little bit if he gets his visa. Hopefully, that's the case. So I want to talk about the thing about another gym tips. Uh, Execution of the exercise. I see a lot of people, and even adults that are starting, focusing on picking heavy weight up, which is nothing wrong. You want to pick heavy weight, go right ahead. But how's the execution of the exercise? Are you picking up weight just to move the weight, or are you picking up the weight that is correct to work the muscle? See, it's not always about how much weight you're using. For example, did legs and on Monday, and everything was high reps. High reps, not super heavy weight, but the muscle was worked. I have a guy done training. I think he saw death a couple of times, and I think he said the insides were going to implode or something like that. I don't know. You can ask him. But the form was on point. The execution of the exercises was important. Uh, that's why certain things people want to use momentum, like pull-ups, uh, deadlifts, and you drop it down hard and control the weight. Even when you're doing deadlifts, I did deadlifts this week. I haven't done them in a while. I did 315 for 8 just to see how it was, where I was at. And the important thing is the execution. Control the weight up and down, and try not to slam the weight. If not, drop the weight a little bit. Sometimes the ego wants to take over, and it happens to me too. But I'm at the point where I'm trying to focus more on controlling the muscle, working the muscle by doing the execution correct on the particular exercise. Hopefully, I get to compete this year. Hopefully, certain situations will change this year, which will make it happen. And if I do, you'll be the first to know. All right. So that's the episode for today. Hope that little tip I gave about execution of exercises makes you think about the next time you work out. Make sure you're doing it right. And if you have any questions you want me to answer, I'll look them up. I'll look at your questions. And I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So then, have a great week. Finish it off strong. And whatever you're doing tomorrow in training, train it hard, train it right with execution. Peace out, peeps. And remember, be nice to somebody.